Hi fellow photons, glad to have you back on this channel. Today's lesson has something to do with the German language. Yes, so nothing to do with optics, lasers, science in general. Maybe I find some connection, but at the end it's about a German proverb. So, Sprichwort in German. So, today's topic will be Das ist mir doch Schnuppe. So where does it come from? What does it mean? We will discuss in this short video. A short hint. Enjoy. To everyone who is still here, thank you that you made it past the intro. So today we'd like to discuss a German saying which is called Das ist mir doch Schnuppe. And to be frank to you, it just means I just don't care. So if you're familiar with the German language, you may figure out that the word Schnuppe is a bit strange, right? So where does the word Schnuppe come from? So you might think of Schnuppe as a derivation from the word Schnuppern, which means testing, sensing, smelling, trying. And if you have ever been to Germany, you have some interesting words like Schnupperstunde, which is a trial lesson, or Schnupperangebot, which is a trial offer. So you may think about for a few seconds if this might be the explanation for I just don't care, das ist mir doch Schnuppe. So, I guess you smelled the problem, right? So it's not. Another explanation, which is heard quite a lot of times, is Sternschnuppe, where it's a falling star. But to be fair, no, this is light years off. Did you know that the word light year was coined by Otto Uhle in 1851 by borrowing it from the German word Wegstunde, which is a walking hour, which is distance you walk within 1 hour. So 1 light year is 63,241 astronomical units, with 1 astronomical units being roughly 150 million kilometers. So 1 light year is a staggering 9.5 trillion kilometers or 6.9 trillion miles. It would be awesome to stop using miles all the time. However, converting the US to the metric system failed once. Or did it? And it may be shock to you, or at least some of you, that the United States uses the metric system in secret. Don't know what. So, what is a Schnuppe? It is basically the burnt part of a candle wick, which had to be cut off, as it was made of cotton back then often, in order to get a nice soot-free candle burning again. So if you think that candles were the only way you could get some light during the dark time of the day, basically the night or the evening, or the winter time, it makes sense to give this piece of the candle wick a separate name, right? Making candles on its own is science on its own, and I found out that they can be underwicked and overwicked, which is quite wicked, right? Wicked! So the Schnuppe was useless and had no worth on its own. It cannot be burned any further, so it could be thrown away. So it ist mir Schnuppe means I just don't care because I can just throw it away. It has no any further meaning to me. This also reflects in the use of this phrase, as it's quite negative. So if you say, das ist mir doch Schnuppe, you just say, get off, I don't care, leave me alone, it has no meaning for me. I said that the Schnuppe was useless as it could not be burned any further. In theory, you can burn it even further if you think about burning as a process of oxidization. So it just cannot be burned with oxygen any further, and you just need a different oxidizer, right? Most famous would be something with fluorine in it and for its extra viciousness. You could oxidize it even further, no problem. And one of the most interesting oxidizing agents is maybe a story for a different video. Then it will be a combination of, I have to think about this, hexagon, the Third Reich, and thin films. So, fellow photons, language lesson is over. You're now free to go and to, well, watch my other videos. But if you have some interesting proverb in your language, please let me know down below. I'm really interested in that stuff. So, if you want to support this channel, you know what you can do. Or if you did like the content, you also know what you can do. And See you maybe next time, fellow photons. Cheers.